Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Suborno Isaac Berry, and I'm 13 years old. And that makes me a sophomore at New York University, doing not just a minor, but a major in physics and math at the same time. Yeah, I changed it, sorry. So, that might sound unusual, because it is. I skipped grades from 4th to 8th to 9th to 12th. And it wasn't an easy process. It was one of the most mentally taxing things I've done in my, probably the most mentally taxing thing I've done in my entire life. I went through countless challenges buried under mountains of deadlines and homework and club work, as well as the urge to, learn mathematics on my own time. And I mean, it sucked all the life out of me. At some point, I woke up and I thought, is this really what I want to do for the next 2, 3 years? And so you might ask yourself, well, you might ask me, why did you go through this? Why did you decide to skip grades instead of just letting the math knowledge marinate in your head and go through the regular education system? Well, before I explain that, first, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Principal Saeed. I would like to congratulate you all here today, class of 2025. Around the world, billions don't even get the chance to go to school, let alone high school. Of those that do, worldwide, 1 in 2, half drop out. And even in our great country, one of the best by standards of secondary education, 1 in 5 people who go to high school drop out. So you've defeated a challenge, you've excelled at it that billions couldn't even do and millions couldn't think of trying. So first, don't just let me congratulate you, congratulate yourself. Let's get back to, the question that I asked at the beginning, coming full circle. Why did I skip grades from 4th to 8th to 9th to 12th? Why didn't I just go through the normal education system? Well, when I was in first, second, and third grade, I was getting 100s on every single test. And it felt unsatisfying to me. Not in the same way that failing every test is unsatisfying, but there was sort of an empty hole in my spirit that wasn't being filled because I wasn't challenging myself. I wasn't doing what my brain wanted me to do. And so I moved up. But even in middle school, I didn't find any challenges for me. Felt like something was empty, something couldn't be filled. And so I immediately moved up to high school instead. And becoming a full time high school student was brutally difficult. I was buried under working for clubs, deadlines, staying in classes. I was also taking college courses on the side, and I was working on my own channel all at once, producing mathematics videos almost once every day. And so that was an almost unbearable weight. But the best part about it was that the hole in me that was being left empty by my first or second grade classes, by my middle school, by sitting around every day, staring into space during class, and then acing every test anyway in 30 minutes. I mean, thank you. At some point, not challenging yourself becomes repetitive. And not just that, it harms your brain. Your brain is like any other muscle. It needs that exercise. It needs that challenge. And if it doesn't get it, I mean, you stop being able to face and take on new challenges. So I went from fourth grade to eighth grade to ninth grade to 12th grade, not just because it made me look cool, but because I wanted to challenge myself, because I wanted to fill the hole. And, it was a very difficult decision on whether to take a gap year, maybe even take 5 gap years until I was 18 in order to go to university. But eventually, I decided the cost of that, not being able to challenge myself anymore, feeling empty again, was too much for me to bear compared to the continued load of going to university. And so I decided to move on, and now I'm a math and physics major at New York University. My dad once said, challenge yourself once a day, and by the end of the year, you'll have challenged yourself 365 times. Yes, that sounded awkward to me too at first. I mean, of course, if you challenge yourself once a day, there are 365 days in a year. I mean, that's 365 challenges, right? What's the meaning behind this quote? But the point is not the numbers. The point is that if you challenge yourself consistently, not even once a day, you don't even have to keep track of how many times you've challenged yourself. The fact is, if you take on something new, something that you were afraid to do before, once a day or once a week or once whenever, as long as you're doing it consistently, you'll find that those challenges stop becoming tests, they stop becoming external threats, and they start becoming part of you. And at that point, Challenges are not something the world throws at you and that you have to bear. Challenges are what the world throws at you ineffectively, and you'll walk right through no matter what. So make those challenges part of you, make challenging yourself part of who you are, and nothing can stop you. That's all I have for you, class of 2025. Thank you.
Congratulations to you, and this is just a small gift.
Shirley, you want to go there too?
Thank you all once again.